فجعله غثاء
Fine.
أحوى سنقرئك فلا تنسى إلا ما شاء الله إنه يعلم الجهر وما يخفى ونيسرك لليسرى فذكر إن نفعت الذكرى سيذكر من يخشى ويتجنبها الأشقى الذي يصلى النار الكبرى ثم لا يموت فيها ولا يحيا قد أفلح من تزكى وذكر اسم ربه فصلى بل تؤثرون الحياة الدنيا والآخرة خير وأبقى إن هذا لفي الصحف الأولى صحف إبراهيم وموسى.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much. Should we play
Thanks
the
a
video?
lot, my dear participants. These were great verses from Al-Quran, and they are talking about purifying ourselves, becoming a great human being, and to get those qualities which were given to, which were, you see, which were with Abraham, Moses, and Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So with this, we start our course, and over to Zarish and Asghar again.
Sir, should we start with the IBA video?
Yes, please.
Correct? Okay, sir. I'm doing it.
It's 5 minutes, 6 minutes, I think.
6 minutes video,
6
yes.
minutes.
A quick introduction to IBA Karachi, please. There are many international people, so we will beg pardon from the IBA people. They know this a lot, but it will be good to see once again. Hassan and Kassar.
Okay, so you all can see my screen, right?
Yes.
Just a minute.
But you know how to connect the voice, I think, Zarish, when you connect, there's a button on the Zoom where you have to push for the volume. आपको शायद पता है इसका? जब share करते हैं ना, when you share the screen, while you share the screen, on the bottom there's a button which has to be radio button, which has to be selected कि volume भी आए.
Okay.
Just should I play it?
Do it again. Share it again. इसको reload करें, दोबारा share करें.
Okay, sir.
हाँ. Share screen. Share screen. And
share computer sound. That's
yes, exactly.
yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you.
IBA's Accounting and Finance degree at the undergraduate level provides its students an opportunity to take up positions in financial institutions or become chartered accountants in future. All this is made possible by a faculty which is par excellence. At least 55% of them hold PhD degrees either from foreign or local reputable universities. Over the years, thousands of professionals have benefited from short courses and diplomas through various IBA's Centers of Excellence. IBA's AMAN Center for Entrepreneurial Development helps visionary youth and professionals in harnessing their hidden potential for enterprise. Believing that avenues of progress should not be limited by age, gender, or time, the Center for Executive Education at IBA enables executives and professionals to enhance their competitive edge with a range of programs in skill development and cultural growth. The Center for Excellence in Islamic Finance at the IBA caters to professionals in emerging disciplines like Islamic finance by offering diplomas and master's programs. The Center of Excellence in Journalism is catering to the demands of young journalists trained in a state-of-the-art facility at IBA's city campus. The Ardeshir Kavasji Center for Writing has been set up to augment the academic publications of the faculty and the students. The Center for Information and Communication Technology provides distance learning, unified communications, data center, and campus solutions and has implemented latest technologies to various organizations in public and private sector. The IBA has a number of strategic relationships and student exchange programs with international institutions such as Imperial College London, Sabancı University Turkey, and Tsinghua University China, to name a few. Not only that, the International Resource Center continues to attract bright minds across the globe to study as well as teach at the IBA. IBA believes that a bright mind deserves every opportunity to succeed. Students are evaluated for their potential and promise. Scholarships, grants, and other forms of financial aid are provided to future corporate leaders from the generous funding IBA receives from leading corporate and banking entities. The Career Development Center and the Alumni Department help the students as well as alumni in securing career opportunities and develop professional linkages. But life at IBA is incomplete without its share of fun and games. With state-of-the-art recreational facilities, students are encouraged to explore their talents in extracurricular activities, especially sports, with some making it big in international forums. There are a number of societies in the IBA which are managed and run by the students and where they undertake a host of diverse activities which help them develop their professional faculties. Recognized as leaders in the corporate landscape, both in Pakistan and abroad, IBA graduates embody confidence, professionalism, integrity, and a progressive outlook. IBA is a symbol of excellence, and we instill this excellence in our graduates. The Institute of Business.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Zarish. So I think anything else left from your side?
No, sir. Now over to you. Let's
Okay.
start with the course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Zarish is a very important part of our team, and she did her BBA from IBA and just finishing her MBA. She has been working at the center for the past 4 years with us. So ladies and gentlemen, so we have 42 participants right now, many people coming in late, and many of them were IBA people, and unfortunately they were supposed to be on time. We have the record. The moment you enter, the system records your attendance. So many people who were like late for 3 minutes, 4 minutes, that matters actually. That matters a lot. We were talking about integrity. We were talking about time management in this video. So we will be, I just sent you a video that will be looking forward for the highest level of commitment. As Professor Steve from United States was here 15 minutes before You know, it's 12 a.m. in US, something more than that. So look at the level of commitment, level of professional excellence. And people who are in Karachi, they can't come in and join at time. It's very unfortunate. So, but they will, so we'll take care of them in due course of time. So, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dr. Shahid Qureshi, and I'm the director at the Center for Entrepreneurial Development at IBA Karachi. So, in the next few minutes, we will be. Zarish, do we have the introductory PowerPoint slides for this? For the summer school? We don't have.
Sir, we did that presentation.
Okay,
Yeah,
in the
that's all.
orientation. Okay, oh, great,
Yeah.
thank you. So today's, once again, quick overview of the program which has been provided to you. I will be sharing, I will once again ask and warn the IBA students not to take this course as a free ride, not to take it light, because if you have joined us, you have joined it at your free will, Asan. So we didn't force you to join, so you joined us with your own free will. Is it, Asan? Did I force you to join?
Sir. No, sir.
So you
No.
joined it with anybody who joined the course, he joined it with his free will.
Definitely.
Now once you are in, we will ensure that you learn. And there's a team of 10 people who will be watching all of those. All cameras have to be on during 3 hours. The moment your camera switches off, it means you're absent. So we have Zarish, Misha, Misbah, Azad, Abdullah, 10 people watching. So please don't underestimate. Steve, we have to do these things. I hope you won't mind actually. To ensure the highest level of learning, and I love them actually. And so please make sure that everybody has his camera on, and it's your responsibility to ensure that your camera is working. It's your responsibility to ensure that your camera is working, and the attendance will be marked by our system, by our people. And why am I saying this? Because, you know, the whole team has been working. Asghar Saab, since how long are you working in the preparations? It's almost 4 months.
Yeah, sir, it's almost 4 months. I was telling Steve as well that we have a team of like 12 people. They are working day and night. Last night we were working at 3 a.m. Sending details to each other, the cluster coordinators.
So the team has been, it's not a 3 credit hour course. It is much more. And Samin Naveed is joining right now after 12 minutes. What a pity. See,
yes,
so please make sure I had emailed. Okay, great. So my dear friends and participants, local and international, we will be starting right away. And I will be just telling that in the first session, we'll be talking about the introduction to the course. IBA video has been done, and in few minutes, my team member will join in 5 minutes, and they will do a very interesting activity, very interesting to engage you. I will come back. So there will be another game for 5 minutes, state of mind game after this session. There will be 5 minutes changeover break. The changeover break means that you can have a cup of water. Things will keep on, but during this 5 minutes, we will give you some time to just change your position. And then we will be having a pods. There's a very interesting exercise, the pods exercise. The ice-breaking game will take place, and then we will do the Roxanne Quimby case study today. I will be doing that. So the green part is my part, and the day one will be over. And after 1 o'clock, so you are free to, you will be given some homework, and the day one is free. Day two. And day two, we will be doing, starting with, we'll be going to Sweden. The first day will be in Boston. The second day, we will be in Sweden, in Stockholm. So Nazarene, we will be taking you to many countries during this course. Wow. So get yourself prepared for travel, okay? So you need to travel a lot in this course. We will go to Sweden, and we will do a very interesting case. We'll come back to Pakistan and talk about the reading. And then on that second day, we will, yeah, there'll be another, On the third day, we'll be having in Pakistan introduction to factuation. There will be an exercise, and on day 3, we will take you to. On day 3, we will take you to a very high energy session. Mr. Bassett, who is an alumni, he has 5 Guinness Book of World Records. Steve, he's the fastest texter in the world, and he has a very high memory. He will do a memory session and train you how to boost your memory, how you can improve your memory. On day 4, we will be coming back, and then we'll go to Qatar. Qatar is in the Middle East, Qatar. And our friend Dr. Khurram, who's a British national, he will be teaching the course on business model generation and customer needs analysis. And on day 4, we will go to the tour of North Pakistan. We will take you to the valleys of Naran and Kagan and the mountains. And a quick tour of 1 hour virtual tour will be conducted by 3 people, Azad, Abdullah, and 1 more, I think. Day 5 we'll going to the US and do a very interesting case, John the inventor. John is a PhD. He has come up with a gadget and he's wondering how to sell it. And on session number 12, we will be doing speed boating. Wow, speed boating. Nazanin, Hassan, have you ever on a speed boat in the sea? So we will make you through a speedboat exercise. And that is something very interesting. Everyone will become a captain and he will hire crew and the surprises we will tell you what it is. On day 5, we will take you to Berlin, Germany. We will visit Berlin, a tour of Berlin. Our friend Dr. Abid, he is in Berlin. He will take you around and a tour of Berlin. How is life there and what is happening in Berlin? Kaisar Mustafa, switch off on your camera. All cameras have to be switched on. So please, Mariam Abbas, you'll be taken to Germany, and Mikhail, okay, mashallah. And then on Faisal bin Badr, wow, mashallah, from Australia. So what is the time, Faisal Saab? What is the time in Australia right now? Faisal? Faisal Saab, Awaaz aa rahi hai? No, we can't hear you. So my friend, on day 6, we will be having Moin al-Atiq. Moin al-Atiq played international cricket with Imran Khan, and he played few test matches on behalf of Pakistan. He will be coming in and talking about positive thinking and high competitive environments. These small boxes are various games. And then we will have a take-home midterm exam based on the 5 days learning. And then on Dr. Stephen is right now. He's here. We will take you to Appalachian Mountains. Appalachian Mountains is like Murray of Pakistan. So Dr. Steve, you're there. Can we see you?
I'm here.
Dr. Steve is there waving. So he will be coming in for this session, a social capital for entrepreneurs. It's a very interesting session. And then on day 7 will be the midterm exam. On day 7, yes. On day 8, we will again go to Boston for an interesting case on finance. Sayyid Muhammad Saab, you are from, I will be expecting everybody to have his hair combed, please. So please make sure that everybody has his hair combed and he's looking fresh and his face is lit. So in the next break, please go on. I don't want sleepy faces, please, Huda. And I want your hands down. I don't want lazy and sleepy faces. Please, you will be given 5 minutes. And my team will be sending chat messages. On session number 17, we will take you to Kenya, Africa. Dr. Moses, he's a professor of entrepreneurship in Kenya. He will be talking about how does entrepreneurship take place. And in all these sessions, you will get an opportunity to make friends. And you have to find opportunities in these areas, in these countries. And then on day 8, a whole module will be taught by Dr. Tamara. She is a professor of entrepreneurship near Virginia, and she will be taking session 18, 21, 24, these 5 sessions. And the timings will be 6 p.m. Pakistan time, half an hour every day. So we're thankful to Dr. Tamara. She's a great lady working on women entrepreneurship, working on agriculture entrepreneurship. She has done a lot of research in Bolivia and helped a lot of people start businesses. So we're really thankful to her contribution. So day 7, day 9, we will go to Pakistan. We will go to Qatar once again. Day 10, we will be in Pakistan. We will be having IB Professor Shahid Mir coming in. Day 11, we'll be having a Thai professor, Hans. So his name has to be updated, maybe in 10 or 11. Hans will be coming in from Bangkok. Munawwar Jamal will be talking about digital marketing. We have the law faculty who will be talking about legal things, E+ model. Day 13, we'll be having interesting debate between the people in the class. Hans is, I just got a call from Hans, please wait. Hello, Hans. Ji, walaikum assalam. Okay, Asghar Azmi, Hans is waiting for the link to join. Asghar?
Yes, sir. I have sent him an email with all the details.
Can you send in on the WhatsApp, please? Do you have his WhatsApp?
No, sir.
Does anybody have his WhatsApp? Zarish, Abdullah? So it is sent on your email, Hans. Can you please check? Can you resend it? Please check your email.
I can forward it to you and then you can share it with him on WhatsApp.
बेटा मैं तो बात कर रहा हूँ ना, अब एक वक्त में काम नहीं हो सकता ना तो please आज़मी साहब लेकर रख ले आइंदा से. So session 12, we will be taking you to a very interesting journey for one of our students, Amna. Amna did her A-level from Karachi. She went to Washington, D.C. for undergrad. And after her undergrad, she came back to Pakistan for her MBA. And she learned Spanish. She has been teaching Spanish. She will be teaching you tips of learning Spanish and how to reach South America. And she will be taking you to a tour of Alhambra, Spain. So a tour will be guided, a guided tour to Alhambra will be carried out. And once again, and so there are a lot of people, and aap log dekh rahe hain janab, baki my team is active. Great.
Yes, sir.
And day 13, we will take you to Toronto. And we will take you to Niagara Falls, tour of Niagara. Our friend, Dr. Umair, who lives in Canada, he will arrange a virtual tour of Niagara and he will talk about stakeholder theory. Wonderful person. And on day 14 is off, and it's maybe it's Sunday and it's my birthday as well, Steve. So I don't know what are incidents. Day 15 we'll be going to Lahore. We'll be going to Lahore, Pakistan, and we will see a very interesting case. On day 15, the whole class will be cooking something in their own houses. You're supposed to cook something in your own houses during lunchtime. Every man and woman has to cook something, and you have to make a video and take pictures and share. We will give instructions later on. Session number 36, we will go to New Zealand, Auckland, and Wellington, tour of Wellington, and we will see our friend Mubashir is there, and he will be sharing how to make money using data analytics, digital entrepreneurship. On day 16, we will go to Australia. Badr Saab, kis shahar mein aap? We can't hear you, okay. We'll take you to Australia. And then the final exam will start. So take home exam for the next 3-4 days. Eid will come. So that is a quick overview of what's going to come. So thank you very much. I will be making Fatima and Jabari a co-host. Over to Ma'am Amberine for the Mentimeter
Mimi as well,
exercise.
sir.
Okay. So over to my team members for the other team members. For Zarisaba, are they there? Oh, hey, ma'am. Is she there?
Sir, she's joining in a minute. She's having some issues in logging in. She's just joining.
Okay, okay. So, my dear students, any questions in the meanwhile? मैंने किसको बनाना है जनाब? I have to make co-host.
Then Nimi,
Fatima.
yeah, Fatma and Javeria.
Fatima and Nimi. Javeria, I can't. Javeria, can you write your CD thing with you? Please, whenever you join, rename yourself with CD.
Okay, sir.
So, because that is a code word that helps us to. Otherwise,
Okay, so yeah, it's a request for all the participants to please rename as per the criteria I mentioned. Because if your video is closed and you didn't rename, then we won't be able to mark present.
Sir, I have named myself as CED.
Okay, great. So once again, I want to see fresh faces. I want to see fresh, prepared faces, active faces, and otherwise I will invite some yoga expert to do 10 minutes yoga. So please make sure your cameras are on, your face is well lit, and your hairs are combed, and your room is prepared. So Nimi Sadiki is there. So I am really thankful to my team members. And I'm very thankful to my team members who have been working hard. Talha. So my team members, I will introduce some of these team members. And Janab, Sayyid Sahab कंगी कर रहे हैं जाकर वरना आप मेरे आज निशाने पर रहेंगे बेहतर है कि जल्दी से जाएं कंगी करके आ जाएं बात
सर ये बाल ऐसे हैं सर वो कुछ हो नहीं सकता
अच्छा
पहले ये बड़े
अच्छा
ब्रश करूंगा फिर भी कुछ नहीं
अच्छा
होगा
वो एक ब्रश मिलता है ख्वातीन वाला वो ब्रश भी ले सकते हैं तो चलो ठीक है दैट्स फाइन मतलब
वो मोमेंटरली ठीक हो सकते हैं लेकिन फिर वो बाद में आपकी खराब हो जाएंगे कर्ली हेयर है वो
okay that's fine so but the message has been said so the message is that you are in a class not in your bedroom okay so the message is that you are an IBA student so Zarish is the first team member is Zarish. We have Amna did a BBA from US, MBA from IBA Karachi. And people are coming, Asghar, keep on admitting them, please. Javeria, beta, aapko bhi apna camera on karna padega. Javeria is an engineer and an MBA. And Asghar, you know, and where are the other people? And we are
the class of from the Stanford University is joining now.
Okay, so we'll be having another 30 people joining us, and so we'll be hopefully getting 75. And so once again, thanks for. ये मुसद्दक साहब आपके पीछे को बेडरूम लगा हुआ है जनाब जरा बताएं मुसद्दक हुसैन साहब ये आपके पीछे तस्वीर किस चीज की है? Okay. We are very particular about it. I tell you. Faisal bin Badr Sahab, can you hear now, sir? आपको microphone ठीक करें ना?
Yes, sir. Bilkul, I can hear now. Sorry, I was helping my friends joining the Zoom link because both of them had some problem, and they are still working on that. They are still unable to join that.
Oh.
That's why I had to mute from here. I had to quit from here, and I had to help them join that.
So, Faisal, in which city you are from, Australia, please?
I am in Adelaide, in Australia. Right now, I am at a farmhouse. If you can see that, my background, it's a green valley in the background.
I make you in the spotlight. Okay, wow. So Faisal bin Badr is an MBA from IBA, and he's an engineer. He is a PhD candidate, and he has joined this course. You know, Sayyid, Javeria, Arib, he joined this course. Why did you join, sir? Faisal Sahab, why are you taking this course?
So number one, I wanted to be with you for some time. After a long time, I had been in your class, and I really enjoyed your class. And number two, I wanted to refresh all my entrepreneurial theoretical and conceptual details because I have been working as an entrepreneur for the last 25 years.
Wow.
But every now and then we need to brush our memories and we need to refresh our concepts and theories. So that's why I wanted to join that.
Wonderful. So we have Dr. Steve here from Virginia. So we have two extremes now, US and Australia, and people from Caribbean are joining hopefully shortly. Can you please follow them?
Yeah, they are trying. They are trying to connect with the Zoom. So hopefully they'll join soon.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, Mary. So, and we are having once again few more minutes to get our things right. And Nazarene has joined us from Azerbaijan, and the city is Baku, is it? The city is Baku. And we have, yes, Azad Ahmed is our manager, CD here. And you can wave your hand, and CD, Azad is, he'll be taking care and helps us in a lot of things. And we have my friends from Bangkok are joining us right now. Parnmada, welcome. Sawadee Kap. So everybody, you have to learn the way of greeting in Thailand. So can you write in the chat box this word Sawadee Kap? In the chat box, can you write in English script?
In Thai, in English or in Thai?
In English script, because we can't read in Thai.
Okay.
Can you write good morning and hello in your language? How you say in your language, write it in English script, in the chat box. So in the chat box, you will see how, so Mikhail is there. So in German, we say Guten Morgen. So I will write the German one. And in Urdu, what do we say? Assalamu alaikum, we have already said. Subho bakhair as well. And if somebody knows any other language, French, Italian, he can write. He can wish the people, if you know any language. Tala Saab. Tala is our important part of our team. Let me bringing into Tala. It is engineering from Karachi University, MBA from IBA, and he takes care of incubation. So incubation, he's from Quetta. He can speak Pashto, Balochi, Urdu, and a lot of other things. So, Parnmada, are you able to write, please? Sawadee Kap, huh? May I write it? Like something like this, Sawadee Kap. So, did you see that? Oh, Sawadee Krap, okay, great. So, it's written, Sawadee Krap for males, Sawadee Kap for females. Wow, thanks a lot, thanks a lot. So, my Pakistani friends, they have to remember this. T is silent, I think, Sawadee Krap for males, Sawadee Ka for females. And hola, hola is in Spanish, Amma has written, and Steve has written in Russian. Steve, can you speak that? Can you pronounce, please?
Здравствуйте.
Once again, Здравствуйте.
Здравствуйте.
Okay, Здравствуйте, Здравствуйте, wow. And
I'll give you 90% for that.
90% Zdravstvuyte. So he's given me a 9 out of 10. Great. Zdravstvuyte. And Nazarene is from Azerbaijan. She's saying, can you pronounce, please? In Turkish, she knows Turkish. Wow. Nazarene, can you please pronounce?
It's Sabahınız hayır.
Sabhan khair. Wow.
Yes, in
Azerbaijan. That is Arabic. Sabhan khair.
Yeah. Günaydın in Turkish.
Good. Thank you very much.
By the way, Mr. Steve, it's Здравствуйте, it's hello.
Hello.
It's hello. Hi.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
And доброе утро is доброе утро. Yes, is good morning.
Good morning.
Ah, wow, wonderful. So my friend, it is in Bonjour in French. Asghar Azmi has said, Hale Khuma Shob. ऐसे ही आजमी साहब? Alaikum Shobe. And in Chinese, Ni Hao. Wow. And we are waiting for our team to join in. Zarish, the Mentimeter team has joined in.
Yes, sir. She's starting in a minute, I think. Let me.
अच्छा ये उनको कहें कि उनका मिनट काफी लंबा हो गया. Have you sent the? Has Asghar Azmi received?
I'm already here.
Okay, thank you very much. So over to you. Over to you. So we'll be having a Mentimeter exercise, and this is a very interesting exercise to know each other. So Azadam has written Punjabi Ji Aya Nu, and in Sindhi Bhali Kari Aya. So we have various languages in Pakistan, and so over to our team member. Thank you very much. I will be back in 10 minutes. I'm with you.
Give me screen share.
Okay. So you got the screen share, and I will be making you the co-host as well, okay? Yes, over to our team. Over to our team. Yes. We are going a bit late, unfortunately, but please keep it up.
Okay, hello everyone. Assalamu alaikum. I hope I am audible and my screen, you can see my screen.
Yes, we can see it.
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay. Okay, so we are just doing the activity in chat box. Now we are doing the same on our Mentimeter. So kindly write the greeting in any language. Say similar like we are doing in the chat box. You can write the greetings in any language. For that, you need to go to the browser, menti.com, and use the code 81, 83, and 91. And record your responses over there.
Can you repeat what you just said?
Yes.
So
Please
once again, go
browser.
to this website, menti.com, go to this website, and it will ask for a code, 818391.
Write down the code. Yes. We already got so many responses in chat boxes, so you can repeat it here. It is similar to salam, and it is similar to yes. Subah al-khair.
Ni
Subah
hao.
al-khair, Khushamdeed. Ni hao is Chinese. Bonjour is in French. From Azerbaijan. Hola in Spanish. Salam in Urdu. Hi in English. Assalamu alaikum is Islamic way of saying greetings. Bakhair is Pakhtun. And salute. Salam. Allah. Okay. Anyone else?
Okay. So next slide, please.
So 25 responses. Hey, Sweda Savati Ga. Swadis.
Swadi crop.
Swadis as well here. And Sangha Astai.
So
Sandra
28
Aster.
people have 28 people have joined in as a replied. So please make sure that you have your smartphones available. You have the code. We're expecting like there are more than 50. There are 52 people. So at least 52 responses are supposed to be there. So can you go to the next slide as we are running out of time, please?
Okay, please write down your first name quickly. Hassan, Ramesa, Stephen, Abdullah, Arif, Samin, Arif, Yusuf, Shayan, Mariam, Kamran, Huda, Kamran, Ibad, Zaid, Muhammad Osama, Shifa, Tajmer, Maisam, Ghazi, Walid, Muhammad Dain, Ramada, Asghar, Nazreen, Tawab, okay, Zaid, Huda, हो गए, Asghar, Uzair, who else? 34 responses. Do we have more than one Arif Atin in class? Jacrofen, Fatin, Sahapap, 36. Please be quick, be quick. Suhaira, Musaddiq, Murtaza.
Okay, let's go to the next slide.
Okay, write down one word to describe yourself. One word only. How you describe in one word?
Brave, creative, innovative, strong, lion,
To you.
apple,
Right.
banana.
Ambitious. No. In experimental, loyal, hardworking, kind, smart, ambitious, friendly, lazy, empathetic, passionate, energetic, and risk taker, focused, hungry. Okay, so there must be someone without breakfast, I think. Soft-hearted and self-assured, born entrepreneur, okay, and innovative, introvert, that's all okay, independent, friendly, introvert, that's all okay, independent, compassionate, soft-hearted, more confident, driven, moody, brave, innovative, leader, experimental, 37 responses.
So friendly is the most popular thing.
Yes, and the second is passionate, hardworking, and ambitious. Smart and loyal as well. There's a second. Okay, after.
Okay, next slide, please.
I think we should move on the next slide. We received 39 responses. Okay, what do you mean by the word entrepreneurship? What do you mean by the word entrepreneurship? Risk taker, freedom, leadership, self-sufficient, thinking outside the box, startup, creative, do good, determination, passionate, proactive, courage, decision maker, innovative, creative, serving humanity, network. Okay, very interesting responses. Thinking out of the box is done. Courage, micromanagement, management, proactiveness, autonomous, and risk taker is the highest. 38 responses. Okay, 2 more.
So just quick announcement.
Languages
Late. Those people who are joining late, can they please please go on and to this Mentimeter Mentimeter thing, please?
Yes, those who just joined us can go to their browser, use menti.com as a URL and use the code 818391 as a code. I can write the same in the chat box as well, so you can just copy paste from there. The chat is disabled here. Can anyone write in the chat box? 818391.
I already did.
Okay, regional languages: Urdu, English, Punjabi, Thai, Arabic, Pashto, German, Memni, Kiribati, Nan, okay, French, Azerbaijani, Pashto. Okay, next, Kiribati, Azerbaijani. This is about the international languages, I guess. Yes, here we go with the next question. International languages you can speak like English, like Spanish, okay, French, English, Russian, German, Turkish, Pashto is, I think, not an international language, Arabic, Japanese, interesting. Urdu is, yes, it's an international language here. Azeri, Spanish. Okay, 30 responses. I think most of our audience can speak English and second French, Turkish and Arabic at the third. So please speak quick. This is the next question. International cities you have visited so far? Yes, please. None. Okay. Kabul, Beijing, Egypt, Dubai, Colombo, Singapore, Delhi, Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is not city. London, Moscow, Makkah, Beijing, Los Angeles, Abu Dhabi, Sharjah, Ajman, Riyadh, NYC. Okay, Liverpool, Singapore, Hong Kong, Greece, Saudi Arabia is not a city, Baku, Berlin, Orlando, Najaf, Borjomi. Okay. What else? Doha, Prague. Okay, right. So next question, I think we should move on. Countries you have traveled. Countries you have traveled. Yes, please. America, Azerbaijan, Jordan, China, Turkey, Qatar, Thailand, Saudi Arabia, Mexico, Turkey, Thailand, China, Afghanistan, New Zealand, Israel, Fiji, Malaysia, KSA, Saudi Arabia, Austria, Egypt, Jordan, USA, Czech Republic, Netherlands, Afghanistan, Spain, Iraq, Poland, Mexico, Hungary, South Africa, Sri Lanka, and yeah, I think most of them, Saudi Arabia, UAE, China, and France is at top. Malaysia, Turkey is on, I think, at second. Okay, thank you very much. Next, we have, okay, just think about a second and answer it. After 10 years, how would you like to see yourself? As a family business owner, as a founder of your own startup, as an investor, as an employer, and what about not decided yet? So, '24 1 to the 24. Your majority of our audience want to be the founder of their own startups. Want to join a family business. 4 participants not decided yet. Philanthropists, that's very nice. 2 of them want to become a philanthropist. 2 of them want to become employer, and 3 of them want to be an investor. That's very interesting result, I think. Very clear majority want to have their own startup. So 40 responses. Wonderbar, I think. Zabardast. We should say this. Wonderful. Next question we have. If you had to keep only 3 apps in your smartphone, which one would you keep? Only 3 apps. Your most wanted, needed 3 apps. What will be your choice? Okay, Chrome, WhatsApp, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, Chrome, FaceTime, Audible, Messages, Kindle, Calculator, Down, BBC, Skype, Tinder, Safari, Netflix, Facebook Messenger, Snapchat, Discord, Reddit. Okay, 38 responses, and majority, I think majority of the audience want same. That's the WhatsApp, Facebook, and YouTube is on the top. Thank you. Next question. In your opinion, what holds you back from following your passion? It's laziness, fear, parents' pressure, less knowledge, or nothing. In your opinion, what holds you back from following your passion? Parents' pressure and laziness, nothing. That's good. Nothing. It's a mix and match replies almost. Interesting. So majority of our audience saying that nothing stopped them for following their passion, and almost second is the laziness. Oh, it should not be there, our own laziness. And number 3 is fear factor. Number 4 is number For his parent pressure and less knowledge is almost equal. Okay. 41 responses. Next. Which thoughts keep on
Course will try to overcome all this.
in your mind throughout this lockdown? Which thought keep on striving in your mind throughout this lockdown pandemic? Which thought? Yes, when it will get over, starting about your own business, that world will finish, lack of productivity, kya hoga ab, online, right? Will things ever go back to normal? Yes, inshallah, they will very soon. How and when will this pandemic end? Yes, this is the most, I think most time about this, how all this will end up. That my family stay safe, digitalization, new normal, lack of productivity. How can I use this opportunity? Will I never get to start my career? What else? I'm wasting my time. How to do justice to my work? When will this be over? Anything can happen. That's ample of time, yet not time. Wanting to do something productive. Will this end? Learning new skills, new work. I will get to meet my dog. Very interesting. Make the most out of this opportunity. Okay. Interesting replies. How to solve society issues, have a business that is flexible and can still flourish in future pandemics and disaster. Interesting. Ample of time, yet not time. Okay, we have done with 40 responses. Coming to the next question. Okay, Dr. Shahid, that's all from my side. So we got so many interesting responses. And over to you, Dr. Shahid. So this is just a quick recap of your answers, right? So thank you very much for this, for your responses, and
Thank you,
I
Miss
hope
Amreen.
you enjoyed this activity. And over to you, Dr.
Okay, thanks a lot, ma'am, for this wonderful exercise to help each other learn. And once again, we would like to welcome a lot of people who have joining us from Bangkok. So I will just share you with the map. And the two friends who have joined us from Kiribati. You know, Kiribati friends are there? Kiribati friends are there?
Yep. Yes, Maribu and Chia, two friends are there.
So can we see them? You know, where is Kiribati? Look at this. Australia, New Zealand, here is this small island in the Pacific Ocean. So Hassan Saab, Hassan, Rashid, Arif, look at this. You're getting an opportunity to learn with some people who are from Kiribati. Faisal bin Badr is from Australia. A lot of friends from Thailand and Vietnam and Myanmar and Shanghai. People from Pakistan and people from Azerbaijan. Where is Azerbaijan? And Nazneen and Kyrgyzstan. Where's Azerbaijan? Tajikistan.
Then near the, you see, Caspian Sea, near the Caspian Sea.
Near the Caspian Sea. Oh, here.
South,
Baku.
south,
Yes.
South side.
So here.
Yes.
Oh, it's far away, Baku. So here is This lady is from here, and we have a lot of friends from Bangkok, and here a lot of friends from Bangkok, Cambodia, Vietnam coming into this course, and there's some people coming in from Europe, and Steve is coming from the US. So it's a very international thing happening, and it's a great opportunity, Sajwar, to network. It's a great opportunity. How can we benefit this opportunity, Sajwar? How can we leverage this opportunity?
So we can build a network and try to find an opportunity.
Okay, Romesa Razak, how can we leverage this network?
With the help of this network, I believe that what we can do is we can learn more about the cultures all over the world and try to incorporate that into whatever passion that we want to follow.
Okay, great. So you will have Mariam Abbas, any idea from your side?
I think in future, if we really want to move out of Pakistan and go to some other
Bit
place,
loud, please, bit loud.
I think, in my opinion, if we want to go out of Pakistan, we can, go to these places as well, and we'll have friends here as well who can help us out.
What else? Anybody can tell me, Shayan Ahmed, how can we leverage this course, this international community?
Sir, we'll get to learn from the experiences of people all around the world.
Shifa, IBA.
I think we can learn more skills from them.
Some things are still missing out. Anybody has an idea? Mikhail.
Sir, can I add something?
Ji.
Sir, we can develop a network of, like, we can send goods which are specific to Pakistani culture, like blue pottery from Multan in these specific areas, and get products from their cultural products from there, and export and sell them over here. You can develop a business network.
MashaAllah. Wonderful.
Dr. Shahid, sorry to interrupt. Can I add something? Faisal here.
Yes. Ji, Faisal sir.
I can share my practical experiences. There are two things that I have observed that when I was dealing with my friends in Kiribati. So one thing is business side, and they were in shortage of some things. So I develop a importing channel for them. That means we buy things from different countries, Thailand, Indonesia, and other countries, and we provide to Kiribati people over there. So there is a business channel that we have developed for those people. Other than that, as I'm working in out of school children, helping them to get education. So we are developing a project in Kiribati where we can educate the children in Kiribati so that they can get good quality, world-class quality education for the children who are not going to school in Kiribati. So that's how we can leverage our expertise to help others as well. Thank you, sir.
Great. So my friends from Bangkok, anybody from Bangkok? We have friends from Bangkok. Yes, Michael, Hans Michael Gulish is there. Willkommen, bitte. So,
Assalamualaikum.
Michael,
Sawadee
can we hear you?
Yes, sir, we can hear.
Assalamualaikum, Sawadee krap from Bangkok.
Oh, welcome. Walaikum assalam. And Hans is a German national. He's a professor at Samford University in Bangkok. He has visited IBA 3-4 times, and we love him, and he loves IBA, so it's very interesting. So that was a quick, we had a brainstorming session going on. And where are my friends from Bangkok? There were some people to see. Yes, my friend Napa Kasran, Prem Sua. You have a beautiful flower in the picture in front of your eye. Can you introduce yourself? You're from Bangkok? Can I hear you, my friend? I will appreciate if we can open our cameras so that we can see each other. and it is a requirement of this course so that we can see each other. Okay. Talasab, can you hear me? Is my voice audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible, sir.
Okay, great.
Hearing you, sir.
So, yes, my friend Marubo Flood from Kiribati, can you please say, can you quickly introduce yourself and what brought you into this course? Why are you in this course? Can you open your mic, please?
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Yeah, my name is Miracle Flood from Kiribati, and like Faisal have mentioned, like there's a small business, like we're trying to help Kiribati. So I'm trying to work with them on this side. So like business brings me here. So like I want to learn more, like how to.
So you, how far is your place from Sydney or Australia? How many hours flight?
Okay, so like we have to go through Fiji, like it's 3.5 hours, and then from Fiji to Australia, like 4 hours. So I'm in Darwin at the moment.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. So thanks a lot for your participation in this course. So my dear friends, we will be spending like another 10-15 minutes together, and then we will do another interesting exercise. And what we want to discuss today is the entrepreneurial mindset. So if you look at this beautiful cartoon, which I'm going to share, and this has been provided to you on this, and if you can you see this?
Yes, sir, we can see.
Yes.
Okay, you can see this. Okay. Okay, great. So my dear friends in Bangkok, in Azerbaijan, and you know what is happening with this small kid? This small kid, what is happening with this small kid? What is happening with the small kid is that he is trying to enter this rectangle. And this rectangle, and he is getting injured. He is getting some wounds here, and the person behind him is a bit scared, and the person behind him is more scared. So, you know what? Why are they getting scared? Anybody can tell from IBA Karachi? My team members, Huda, can you tell me? Huda, can you tell me why are they scared? What is happening here? Switch on your mic, please.
He's trying to get inside a very small hole. It's a rectangle.
Please speak loud, please.
He's trying to get inside something smaller than him. It's bigger.
He's trying to get into something smaller.
Yeah.
Why is he doing that? Is somebody forcing him?
Yeah, the teachers are forcing them, like parents and teachers.
The teacher is forcing them. The teacher is asking them to go inside. And they say, hey, gentlemen, I'm circle. I'm something, a sphere, and this is rectangle. But the teacher is saying, no, you are a rectangle. And the teacher is saying, the mother is saying, and the father is saying, the school is saying. So this is what is happening with the education system across the globe, that since we are born, the people around us say, you are an engineer, you are a doctor, you have to do a BBA, you have to do accounting and finance. So people are telling us, and they try to shape our shape. They want to give us a shape. And these universities have made tests. They have a certain shape. They only allow people of a certain shape to go in. A certain shape can go into this university, in this college. So what happens is, people have to shape themselves in their schools. What are the schools doing? The schools help you to shape for something different. So you have your own shape, but you have to change the shape. And you know how painful it can be? How painful it can be? You have to face the pain and the artificial things happening, and eventually you get in. Let's look at the next slide, please. In the next slide, my friends from Azerbaijan, you know what is this teacher saying? Can you tell me, ma'am, what is the teacher saying to the elephant, the penguin?
Yes. He asked that you should climb to tree. By the way, I watched your video about
Thanks
this.
a lot.
Yes, he asked that you should climb the tree, but they can't, of course, because they have their own actions. We can say like that just a monkey can climb there, or of course we can't ask from fish that you should climb, or we can't we can't ask from the monkey you should swim. It's the like it's like from the life. Some peoples have some their own ability, but we force them. Yes, we force them. You should do it, but they, of course, they can't. It's something like a symbol from the life, or some from the business. We can say that just boss say that you should do it, but they can't. Yes.
Thanks a lot. So you see, if the exam is given, who will get the A grade? A grade will be got by the monkey. Who will get A plus? The crow.
The crow, sir.
The crow will get A star. What about the elephant? What grade will you give the elephant?
So probably some marks for getting to the tree.
Okay, so how about give me a grade?
So probably
B.
C. C.
B or C, okay. And what about the dog? Maybe he can get a B plus.
So he can get a B plus because he'll try jumping.
And what about the penguin or the seal?
F.
So they'll be getting like in C minus. C minus probably, because they'll be trying.
What about the fish?
Say Shelia is straight F, because you don't see the effort even. You can't even see the effort.
So, is this a fair exam? Is this a fair exam?
No, sir.
Why is it not fair?
Sir, because you're testing everyone. Everyone has different. Everyone is unique, and everyone has different capabilities.
Everyone is unique.
Yeah, everyone is unique. So basically, a monkey cannot. A bird might not able to swim like a fish could. So you can't test them on flying or swimming. You need to test.
We are doing. Thanks a lot. Aapka naam kya hai, beta? What is your name, please?
Sir, Muhammad Dayan Khan.
Dayan, you know what we are testing? We are testing on speed. We are testing on speed. We are testing on quickness. How quick you can jump. So it seems that this whole exercise is designed. The whole exercise is biased towards the monkey and the crow. The whole exercise has designed so that the monkey and crow win. It has been designed that all others lose. Am I right?
Sir, may I ask a question though?
Sir, it is quite similar because the system is designed by specific people who have considered specific thoughts, and that's limited to how they perceive the humankind.
So it means that the people who have designed this game, they love monkeys and crows, maybe.
Sir, may I ask a question though?
Yes.
My question is that what if the nature of the task that they are required to complete at the end of this selection process involves climbing a tree? Maybe it's something of the nature of who can climb a tree and pick the fruit. Then does it not actually make sense to specify the test in a way to test the abilities of the respective candidates and see who can actually do this relevant task the best?
Maybe they could have done it before, told them that this race is not yours. This race is for special people. Please don't come here. Don't waste your time, maybe. Don't waste 4 years. Don't go for admission test. Don't go for GMAT, SAT, maybe. So you're right. So my dear friends, is this your story? Is this my story? Is this story in Azerbaijan, Bangkok, Thailand, Karachi, Australia? Steve, is this story relevant in the US? Is this happening in the US, Pakistan, Malaysia, Indonesia, all over? Is this happening in our schools and colleges? If these animals are unique, are human beings the same? The question arises, are two sisters the same? Two brothers, two neighbors, two people, are they same? If the elephant and the monkey are not same, they are different, are two friends same? Do we think different? Do we process things differently? Our math understanding, quantitative skills, same, different? Some people do it in different way. So this is the million-dollar question, which was not considered actually for the past 100 years. And you know what the LUMs and the IBAs and the Harvards and the MITs have been doing? They're only selecting monkeys and crows, sorry to say. They've only biased towards monkeys and crows who can jump the tree. And what about the elephants and the penguins and the fish and the seals and the wolves? So it means that are there so many jobs to climb the trees, maybe, as my friend said. So we'll talk into that. So it seems that there's a problem somewhere here. There's a problem on this right side. The person who's managing the system and the person who's running the system, maybe he has gone mad. Maybe he has gone mad and he doesn't understand this common sense that elephant and the penguin is different and the fish and the seal is different. So my dear friends, I've been working in the area of entrepreneurship, and what we have found is that two twin brothers, they apparently seem the same, but they are as different as a monkey and an elephant in terms of their thoughts, their traits, their characteristics, their preferences, their quantitative abilities. They're different. They're amazingly different. And all these GMATs and SATs, these admission tests, and all these tests, whatever you collect in the US, Europe, Germany, Australia, and Pakistan, these tests can only measure like 5 to 10% of you. These tests, which try to measure you, your quantitative and analytical skills, they're not measuring, they're only measuring a tip of the iceberg. So that is the question of this course. That is, you know what happened is, due to this problem, it happened like this. When you make a benchmark, this gentleman got like 96 out of 100. This gentleman got 95.5 out of 100. This gentleman got 95.4 out of 100. But only one person is happy. Why is he not happy? Can anybody tell? किसी को हाथ raise करा दे, hand raise. You can raise your hands and my team will highlight somebody. Asghar Azmi, Zarish, can you highlight somebody to speak and answer? Are you listening to me? Hello?
Yes, sir. We are doing.
Yes, sir.
Ji. Asghar Azmi sahab, Dayan Khan, yes. C5. Why is person number 2 and 3 not happy?
Sir, because the system. Sir, because the thing is, it's about the position that you get, not the knowledge that you get.
Oh,
basically, there's
great.
always number 1 and number 2. So the number 2 will always feel that he is below someone. So he will never understand the process or appreciate the process on the basis of what he has learned, while he'll always be in a comparison, because the system is comparing him to the person who's in number 1, because you have started making it relative to each other rather than understanding what someone has achieved in that whole process.
So the problem and the curse of this system is, Uzair, would you like to say something? The curse of this system is, it's not focusing on knowledge acquisition. It's only making you compare, forcing you to compete. Yes, somebody raise your hands, please jump in.
Sir, it's not about the absolute value. We all are, very sorry to say, we all are a victim of inferiority complex.
Exactly.
We all do compare ourselves to everyone else as well, regardless
Wonderful.
of the circumstances that we are facing.
Great. Anybody else?
I think Abdullah from C2 wanted to say something.
Yes, Abdullah C2. Yeah, please, thanks for jumping in.
Yes, I just wanted to say, I think the problem here is that happiness is viewed as something parallel to the end result that we are achieving, as opposed to something that is a part of the process that we are indulging in. So I think that is something that we need to focus on. Like, I am a student of philosophy, so this philosopher Immanuel Kant talks about the deontological approach when thinking about things. You know, doing things for the sake of in and of themselves. So when we are even competing in anything, even let's suppose an educational degree, we should do it for the purpose of learning, as opposed to educating ourselves for the purposes of eventually making money, so on and so forth.
Thanks a lot, Abdullah. Wonderful. So this system is making us materialistic. It is taking us away from learning, knowledge, sharing, and even 0.1 number. You see, 0.1 number is making him sad. These flowers doesn't mean anything for him. And he's jealous. He is, unfortunately. So this is the curse of this model. And we will try to see in this course that how to avoid that. In the next picture, look at this picture. In this picture, you see smiles. What's the difference in this picture? Amna, can you please, anybody who raised their hand? I would like different people to raise hands different times. Can my friends from Bangkok raise their hand? Diane, please leave it for my friends from Bangkok. Why are they smiling? This is a smiling Buddha here. Why is he smiling from Bangkok? Well, everybody is smiling, my Bangkok friends.
Sir, I think Parmada wants to say something from C5.
Yes, yes, please give her a call. You just don't wait for me. Pramada, yes. I can't see, so Amna, you can represent me, please. You just highlight.
Yeah. Way. Like everyone is good in their own way, and they all deserve to get like the prize.
Everybody is good in their own way. Wow. So they are not comparing.
Yeah.
Ramada, anything else? They're not comparing. They're good on their own way.
Sir, Nazreen also wanted to say something from C2.
Yeah, yes, Nazreen. Yes, Azerbaijan, yes.
It comes from the psychology, the people psychology. They we can't say that their ability, their they should be in the first place. We can't say, we can't compare that. But there's the psychology say that yes, we are in the first place. I win. I'm the winner. But that's because of that they are smiling. But it's the from the previous slide. It's something like the same. The second place and third place also want to be like that, but I don't know.
You have to be quick. You have to be quick, Nazreen, because a lot of people are waiting. There are three participants. I'll take these three calls.
Faisal, I think he can go first.
Quick one, Ji. Quick one.
The quick one. If I can summarize the whole thing, it shows the collaborative environment instead of a competitive environment. That means everybody is a winner and everybody is helping everyone else to become the winner. Thank you.
Great. Okay, the next point.
Martin from C3.
Martin? Yes.
Razi, if you want to speak, now is the time.
Yes, so please come on, please join. So one interesting thing is happening here is, the question is, can we design a system? Can we design a system in which everyone can get CGP of 4.0? Can we design a system everybody can get 1 grade, first position? Is IBA, LUMS and Harvard and MIT, Stanford University ready to do this? Are the professors promoting these people to do this? So the quick question, Jay. Amna, over to you. Please ensure that people do not repeat in this 1 hour. Anybody who gets a chance, please don't give somebody else.
Okay, can we have Uzair from C3 and then Tewama from Kiribati? So Uzair first, you and then Tewama.
Uzair.
Sir, the thing is, it's all about equality. Like, if can I have an example, if you don't mind,
yes,
from the politics of Pakistan? So the thing is that it started back in 2006 in the tenure of Pervez Musharraf. We had a simple context that Garib Garib ho raha hai aur Amir Amir ho raha hai, in the practical world, if I speak. So that's the thing that we aren't having over here. और यहाँ पर हर चीज अगर इक्वालिटी के साथ चलेगी, so things will be way more better than this.
Okay, thank you very much. I will respond to your point. And one more questions. Two more, Amna.
Tewama and Muhammad Zayed. So Tewama from C3, Kiribati, and then we have Muhammad Zayed.
Tewama.
Just building more on what people have said before. I think equality is very important in moving forward all together. And I think if we have that mentality that there is always going to be a first, second, and third, and we're always going to have that mentality that when we come second, we will never be fully satisfied, even though we've achieved so much. So I think if we all have that mentality that there is only one place we can always end up in, that's when we will have that equal mindset. That's all.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. So just one more comment which Amna raised. The person, please join in, and then I will move on. One more comment.
We have Muhammad Zaid.
Yes. Zaid sahab, please don't. We don't need to remind. At times I हो जाता है जब आप कह दिया जाए तो फिर jump in करें जैसे वो बात खत्म हो, please.
I say I was replying to the chat. I'm sorry, the group. So the thing is that in this picture you can clearly see one thing, and that's equal appreciation. I think what's most important in everything that we do is not about what kind of job you're doing. It's about getting equally appreciated for the job that you're doing. So even if all of these people, they're all coming from different walks of life, we can clearly see that, and they're all getting the same appreciation. I think it's not about the position. It's not about. It's just basically about you acknowledging what everyone else is doing in the same way in which you would appreciate someone who comes first.
Okay, thanks a lot. So let me just quickly highlight, I think it's something more inside hidden in it. And let me share you a quick story. It was, I think, let me just take my pen. It was, I think, 1998 when my son Hamza, he was studying in class 3 and 2, Faisal bin Badr. And we went to a school and there was a kids race going on. And the teacher said, 1, 2, 3, go, and the race started. And the kids ran like anything, and they started reaching the winning line. And my son Hamza reached the finishing line the last. He was the last one to reach there. And when we reached there, Steve, we said, Hamza, you brought shame, man. You know, he said a sentence which makes me remind after 30 years. He is an IBA graduate now. You know what he said? He said, Baba, they won first and I won last. They won first and I won last. So when I did my PhD, and during my PhD, when I came to this concept of effectuation, that every human being is unique and everybody has his own race. and everybody designs his own race. And he doesn't need to compare with anybody. And you know this bell curve thing? You know this bell curve thing? This is a curse. What we do at LUMS and IBA and Harvard, we try to give 5% A grades, the next 10% B plus grades, B minus, C, and we want to give some D grades. So you know what the researchers are saying? This is a curse. Ye laanat hai. Don't try to do that. You, the teacher, does not have the authority. The professor does not have the authority to differentiate people on 4 or 5 variables. He's trying to sort out the monkeys and the crows. There are so many variables, millions of variables, which you cannot see. People are not comparable. They cannot be compared. Hans cannot do it, and Steve cannot do it, and Dr. Shahid cannot do it. And that is the curse. The curse goes on, and people come into this machine, and you know, Uzair, this machine, it takes 4 years. Sometimes in the MBA program, in the master's program, it takes 2 years. And you know what is the cost of this machine? They charge like $30,000, $50,000. In Pakistani currency, the cost is around 15,000 USD. In Lahore, the cost is around 30,000 USD. In Karachi, the cost is 15,000 USD. In Islamabad, GK, the cost is another 15,000 USD. You spend 4 years in this machine. So this was Uzair, this was my friend from Kiribati, this was Noor from Azerbaijan. They were unique, they were different, their living lifestyle, their thinking, their reflection, this all unique. What happened after the machine? What did the machine do? Comments.
They all became the same.
Nisum, we all became robots. We all became robots. Same thinking, and anybody who is in this part of the curve, A grade, A minus, and B, they will be allowed to get out of the machine. C minus, D will be thrown out of the machine. They will be garbage. They will be declared garbage. Are they garbage, Yusuf? Do you think they are garbage?
Of course not.
And what, Parmada, are they garbage?
No, sir.
Isha, what are they?
They extract actually their uniqueness and shape them in any like rectangular shape or circular shape. Like
yeah. So this is the dilemma, and these people, they think they are the smarter of the smartest. They think. They get into an illusion. They get into an illusion that they are the smarter of the smartest, and they are the leaders of tomorrow. They are told by this machine. The machine tells them, you are the leaders of tomorrow. You are the heroes. You are the Superman, Batman, Spider-Man, woman, Spider-Woman, Bat-Woman, and you are the ones who are going to change this world. And eventually, they are the opposite. We will talk about that. So what is happening here? Anybody from, a new person from Bangkok? Can they share what is happening? Primada, you have any other friends who can speak English from Bangkok? Who are these two people? Anybody can raise the hand from Pakistan as well, Karachi. From Faisalabad, we have Usama. Usama? Usama, what are these two people? Who are these two people? Who are these two people?
So these two people are actually saying that they can hire the people for their company. These two people might be the owner of the company, seeking for some.
This is a farmhouse. Let's understand first. This is a farmhouse. This is a barn where we put hay, and these are farmers What is this farmer saying to him? What is the farmer saying to him? क्या कह रहे हैं?
He's saying that.
Yes, carry on, Usama.
Go ahead.
Okay. Okay, he is saying that like these will after some time they will be ready for use or.
हाँ वो ये एक सार यार आप शर्मा रहे हैं बोलते हुए ये लेवल किया हुआ आपने ये इन उर्दू दे आर सेइंग कि यार 6 हफ्ते रह गए हैं कुर्बानी आने वाली है बकरे तैयार हो रहे हैं बस 6 हफ्ते में बकरे माल तैयार हो जाएगा ऐसे ही कह रहे हैं ना उर्दू में माल तैयार हो जाएगा so my dear friends in English these farmers are saying that these livestock is going to be ready in 6 weeks and these people who are look at the dress. Look at their style, glasses, beautiful, see, well prepared. And these are, why are they, what type of dress are they wearing? Usama, which type of dress are they wearing?
Sir, this picture is an allegory for what the current system is like. And these farmers are basically an embodiment of how the structures mold the entire system into being of a certain manner that these people who are representative of the sheep in society. In the fact that they have no individual identity, rather they are all homogeneous, and then they do not even have an idea that they're a part of this very small shed within which they are being cherry picked from the people who are looking from the outside. So their predicament isn't much different than those of non-sentient animals who do not even know why they even belong to the ranch in the first place.
Wow, what a great articulation. I appreciate. My dear students from IBA, Bangkok, America, Azerbaijan, you can very well easily tell on which side you are. You can very easily tell on which side you are. Is it right, Abdullah? Is it right, Huda? Can you tell on which side you are?
Sir, Diane wanted to say something.
Diane, on which side are you? The right side, left side?
Sir, I guess we are the people who are just trying to cross that fence and join the farmers on the other side. Because we've realized the fact that we are on the wrong side.
So thanks God that you have realized it. It took me 50 years to realize, actually. I'm 54. It took me a whole half century, and I'm still struggling to realize it. Wow, you're lucky, Dime. You're lucky. Hans, when did you realize on which side you are? Hans from Bangkok?
Well, we try something out in this course. As the students from Bangkok, and I see Pan, I see Jakrapan, I see Napakasan, I see Sarapap, I see Pontip, and Panwina, so all Thai students. And in this class, we have a class parallel to this course for 13 weeks. And what we are doing for the first time is we are giving, in collaboration with IBA, the opportunity to join this summer school, but we are not grading in the sense of looking into grades. So my grading is as follows. For 13 weeks, we have activities, and for each session you attend here in this summer course, you create an Instagram post, and you post this on a hashtag, and you tell us what was most important for you, what was interesting for you, what was in there for you, what makes you different, what will influence you in the future. And you get 1% of total grade. So you can make 45% of total grade by taking action, to think what is going on in a session and taking action, get a key takeaway out and post this on Instagram and tell this to the world. So that's a trial. We do this for the first time because to me, action trumps. And in effectuation, we are talking about, but at hand, we are talking about think and act and build on experience. So what we want to provide now is in this course at Stanford University in Bangkok, for the first time to say, guys, we provide opportunities to meet friends in Pakistan, to meet friends even in Kiribati, and exchange your ideas and see that you are different and experience that you are different, but you can work together and you can make friends and you can get something out which will influence your whole life. So that's So we try to destroy this fence we are seeing here in the picture.
So you're trying to break this fence, huh?
Yeah.
Break this fence, wall.
Oh, we are not doing it at whole at the university. It's what I do in this course, and I hope that the students will like it. And I haven't seen the students yet because we have our first face-to-face online meeting on Wednesday. So I see some students here today for the first time.
Okay, great.
They say me for the first time.
My friend Jakrapan Meringan raised hand. Jakrapan from Bangkok. Already gone. Yes,
Mr. Hans, I don't know how to use Instagram. I didn't use it that much.
Well,
you will learn.
Yeah, this is. There's always a challenge, and if there is not something against you that you don't want to use Instagram, well, then get to know it, and it's easy to do so. You know, I'm a young man, so I'm using Instagram, right?
So
but
thanks
the
a lot,
point is,
Hans,
do
for
we
your
need to
call.
use Instagram every time?
No, but I will share this with you all in an announcement, so you get the information that we don't take time from the others here, okay?
So thanks a lot, Hans. Hans is a professor at Stanford University in Bangkok. He has visited IBA and taught to our students, and we love his teaching style. So my dear friends, most of us, we are trained and designed. We spent a lot of money to come on this side of the fence. Surprisingly, you know, I spent a lot of money in my undergrad. I did my bachelor's of engineering. Then I did my master's of engineering. And I spent 10 years in industry. Then I did my MBA from LUMS. And I wanted to be on this side of the fence. And even I did my PhD, and still I wanted to be on this side of the fence. And then one fine day, something triggered. And that trigger made me think, hey, I'm being raised as a livestock. Whoa! In German, we call Schade. Schade means, what do we mean in Schade in English? Sorry, or sad. And I said, oh my God, the way I'm, you know, my dear friends, after my LUMS MBA, the person who hired me, after my LUMS MBA, LUMS is a big business school in Lahore, like Harvard. IB is also in Harvard, but LUMS has its own good things and IB has its own good things. So after my LUMS MBA, the person who hired me, Osama Tariq, you know, he was class 10 educated. He was a class 12 dropout. He hired me. And I was 37 years old. I had 2 master's degrees, 12 years experience. And he said to me, Shahid, I don't know how to write an appointment letter. Can you write your own hiring letter? I said, okay. I am the one, I'm proud to say that I wrote my own hiring letter in 2004, June, July. And I said, I hereby hire Mr. Shahid Qureshi for this position at this salary and this class 12 dropout person. He signed that document in Urdu. So my dear friends, look at the power of entrepreneurship. The person was hiring a person who had GMAT. I had given GMAT, GRE, TOEFL, test of English language. I don't know, many tests were given by me, and he was hiring me. So the question is, why did I give so much money? Why I spent 30 years of my life in education? I spent this money to become a very good sheep, which was one day to be procured by somebody. So let's move on. So this course says that, hey, gentlemen, nobody is superior, nobody is inferior, nobody is equal. Nobody is equal, we're different. People are simply unique, incomparable. You are you and I am I. Nobody is perfect, but everyone is unique. Everyone is unique. Compare not yourself with anyone, else you spoil God's curriculum. God is not Toyota Motors. God is not like Suzuki Motors. They make 5, 6 models and they They can't make 100 models. Can Toyota make 5 million models? No. They can only make 10, 15, 20 types of cars. They can't make more than that because they have a limited capacity. The creator of this world does everything unique. Everyone is unique. Look at these zebras. If God wanted us to be all the same, He would have just created one person and made the duplicates. But no, He made each one of us unique and wonderful. In German, wunderbar. Stop comparing yourself. Awesome. I'm also awesome. And each one of us is God's work of art. I'm a masterpiece. Huda, Abdullah, Tala, each one is a masterpiece. There's none like me in this whole world. In Arabic we say, لَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ فِي أَحْسَنِ تَقْوِيمٍ. The God says, we have certainly created human beings in the best of stature. Best of stature. I will leave this one. And this is the lens. This is the lens. This is the horse blinds. Harvard Business School in US is selling this lens for like $150,000. 150,000 USD. MIT is selling it for maybe 130,000 USD. My friends in Lahore, they offered this lens for like 20,000, 25,000 USD. In Islamabad, you can get this lens in 20,000 USD. What is the price in Karachi? Uzair? Huda, IBA people, what is the price of this lens in Karachi?
15 to 20,000.
Around maybe 20,000 USD.
This is a good lens. Why? What is the problem with this lens, man?
You can only see straight. You cannot see right, left.
But it's good to see straight. Is it not good to see straight?
Only see the path they are wanting you to see.
So it is good for the horse. It is good for the horse, not for the owner. So the owner wants you to think this way. So my dear friends, look what is happening here. What is the professor doing? What is the professor doing?
She limiting their thinking.
You have to think this way. Think this way, think my way. And what is happening here? The horse blinds. And you know what? Yes.
Excuse me, sir. When do we have to continue with the Mentimeter exercise?
But in 1 minute, beta. In 1 minute. Just finishing.
Okay. Okay.
So this kid is not liked by many because he is wondering, he's wandering, he's questioning, he's asking, reflecting, observing. They are not encouraged to observe. They're mechanics. They're robots. They're robots. They're made to think this. So, and we will see this video. This person is not smiling at you. It went the other way around. He is tears coming out and these are crutches. He was a healthy man, healthy young boy, but he went to the Harvard model. And he went to the Harvard model and paid them 30,000 euro. He paid them like $100,000. He paid them that money and admit karte rahe logon ko. And he paid them $1,000. And in replacement of $100,000, he got crutches. After paying $100,000, or in Lahore, if you pay $30,000, there is a very high probability that instead of being healthy, you get weak legs. Your legs become weak, and you have to get crutches. So he got crutches by paying $150,000 to Harvard, Stanford. And please, it's not me who's saying that. It is Harvard professor Clayton, Shozana, McGill Professor Henry Mintzberg, Darden Professor Roxanne Quimby is saying that. I'm just narrating, my dear students, because I have to stay at IBA. So it's not me. It's top-notch professors in the world that are saying that out of $100,000, $150,000, in exchange of that money, in 2 years, in 4 years, we give these crutches, and we are giving these tiers. And we will try to understand this in the remaining part of the course. And I will be skipping today as we are. So we will come back to this slide shortly. And let's we'll come back. So we'll come back and let's go back to our screen. So once again, we have 58 people. We're going to do a very interesting exercise, and that is we call Nemi Saba, aapke signals, I hope you're fine and your signals are better now. So let's me see,
Yes,
quickly
sir,
see the chat box and okay, Instagram, so things are fine. So state of mind, we want to do right now, state of mind, Ji? So over to just a minute and over to the team for state of mind exercise, please.
Okay, welcome back. We have a very interesting activity for you. So what you need to do again, then go to menti.com. This is MENT.com, right? And use the code 852102. Once again, same thing, but with different code and with some new state of mind concept. So here we go. Yes. As you can see, few faces are here. The one is devil, number 2 is sick, number 3 is nerd, 4th is smiley, 5th is confused.
Miss Amreen, people are asking for the code, please. Can you repeat it?
Okay. This is the code 852102. 852102, and you can record your answer on menti.com. The exercise name is state of mind. I hope all of you have noted the code, and these are the few smileys as you have seen: angry, sleepy, excited, sad, and you need to answer on the Menti screen. And I'm going to share the Menti screen in front of you. Give me 1 minute so I can change my screen. Okay, so quick, great work, 28 responses. So most of them are feeling excited, and second is sleepy. Okay, no one is in funny on an angry mood. 2 is feeling sad right now. 4 is feeling annoyed. 4 are happy. Okay, and 4 are sick. That you know that 1 is feeling funny, and most of the participants are feeling excited. That's good to know that. 5 are happy. That's good to know. They are happy. No, but two of the participants are feeling sad right now. Nobody's angry. That's good. 41 responses so far, and 3 are nerds. 2 feeling devil. That's it, I think. Should we move forward? Should we move forward? Good to know that all are the good responses. Okay, that's an interesting question. If you have an option, which fruit would you like to be? Mango, peaches, orange, ango. I don't know which fruit is this, ango. It's new for me. A banana, pomegranate, apple, king of fruit, mango. Okay. A strawberry, right? cherry, avocado, banana, kiwi, date, coconut, interesting, durian, watermelon. So most of them replied mango, and number 2 is orange. Strawberry, pomegranate, pineapple is at equal. Forty-one of the participants have answered us. So next question. If you have an option, which vegetable would you like to be? Which vegetable? Let's see. Yes, you can think for a while. 30 seconds. You can think. Carrot, potato, ladyfinger, none. It's zucchini. I don't know which vegetable is it about. Zucchini. It's new for me. I heard it first time. Eggplant. We call it bengal. And tomato, potato, cucumber, beetroot, okra, aubergine, cucumber, tomato. That's it. 39. I think it's pretty much clear that most of us want to become potato. Easygoing, flexible, can be made in various multiple ways. Potato is flexible. Okay, 42 responses, and majority of us is that they would like to be a potato. Very innocent vegetable. Nobody wants to become onion. That's really surprising for me. Nobody wants to become onion. Okay, the last question for today. Your biggest wish or dream? Your biggest wish and dream that's not fulfilled yet. You want to. What married? Get married. Broadway. To be rich. Self-actualization. To have my own business. Travel the world. Right. To be a millionaire. Contentment. KFC. KFC. I don't know what his KFC is all about. Hassan, really, I wish him or her best of luck. I really want to see you PM of Pakistan. Right. Hajj, that's great. Very noble. Have purpose. Yes. Have purpose.
Reach moon.
Reach moon. That's very interesting. Jannat paradise. Oh.
My friends from Thailand, please enter something. What do you want in Thailand? As a Thai people, Caribbean, Azerbaijan people, what do they want? Makes others' life better. Wow. CEO.
Being a specialist makes other life better, to travel the world. Okay, to be rich, to be content with whatever I do in life. Hajj, with win Olympic gold medal. Interesting. To be surrounded by people.
Okay, ma'am, I think we have to running out of time. And once again, thanks a lot. May God bless you. So how many people have jumped in? 43 people have filled in. So we're expecting more. There are 57 people. So please make sure your smartphones are working tomorrow and you're active, out of sleepy mode. And once again, the cameras are off. So please make sure the cameras gets in because we're going for another exercise right now. So thank you very much,
Okay,
my
thank you very
team,
much
mentor
for all your
team,
responses.
who have come up with these various interesting exercises. Wunderbar, wunderbar, and thanks
Thank
a
you very
lot.
much for all responses.
So
Thank you.
बोलना पड़ेगा ना इसलिए। जी अस्सलाम वालेकुम जनाब उसामा तारिक साहब, खैरियत से हैं? जी एंजॉय, ग्रेट। हाँ जी, हमारे अरीब शहर शेर थेबू साहब, थेबू बोलेंगे? That's the right pronunciation?
Yes, sir, Tebu. You said it right.
So appreciate. So people are coming back. They're coming back from their places. Ramesa Saiba, are you enjoying? कुछ sadness दूर हुई थोड़ी सी? कुछ लोग थोड़े से sad थे ना शुरू में, तो I hope they're charged up. जी, they're charged up. So 21 people have joined back, and so we'll be just in 1-2 minutes, we'll be having a quick feedback. So Ramesa, can you share something about your group? Which sort of people did you meet?
Yes, sir. So I met Shohera, Ibad, and Maribu Flood. So I got to learn about the creativity that was in the team itself. So when I talked to Shohera, I learned that she is into painting and that she is here so she can get the direction of how to pursue her goal of, opening a business and following entrepreneurship.
MashaAllah.
And same for Ibad, I got to learn about his traveling and how he's interested in hiking and paragliding. And for Maribu Flood, I got to learn how she has traveled so much and she's getting her degree in teaching and in Australia actually, and that she does plan on opening up a business once she's
Wow,
done.
thanks a lot. C3 Tauma, if my pronunciation is correct. C3 Tauma, can you please share whom did you meet in your room? C3, yes. Okay. Maybe she's not able to listen to me. And then we have, okay, Nazreen, can you share which startup people you met?
Yes,
They were different.
I think we were the 4 people from the 2 ones from the IBA, but once Syed, we couldn't talk about him. We talk about our hobbies and why we discussed the question why the people need to travel, why it's like a need or not. This kind of discussion we had. It was the interesting. That's all about me.
Thank you very much. And I will be, anybody who's feeling excited to share, Sayyid Muhammad, आपके बालों की वजह से आपको मौका दे देता हूँ यार, आपके बाल इतने प्यारे हैं. So Sayyid Muhammad, yes.
So I had Steve in my group and Amna was again in my group. We were in the last group as well, and then we got in the same group. Steve was in my group. He was talking about how he wanted to help with the help. He was talking about how they were he wanted to help orphans in such a way
Okay.
where they become independent with working enough, they become self-sufficient. And Amna was in our group, and she was talking about how she did her high school from the US, and then she did her MBA from IBA, and how you told her after 4 semesters at IBA that everything that she has learned in 4 semesters was useless, especially talking was that. And then Ramsha was with us as well. Ramsha is in ACF, and she is, I think she is a graduate. She's applying for a master's. She is the captain of the IBA football team.
Okay.
She is.
Thanks a lot. So my dear participants, we have 30 minutes left, and the next 30 minutes we will be doing, Zadish, can you please make sure that you are ready for the announcements towards the end? And
Yes, I
the
can
participant.
Co-host, she was disconnected.
Yes,
So we have to make sure that
I'm here.
Zadish, that we have to make sure that you announce the videos which they need to see by tomorrow, and the assignments which they have to do in their free time. So my dear students, all these assignments are for fun actually. This course is about fun, excitement, and learning yourself. We're not trying to measure actually. We're trying to help you to discover who you are. So these assignments are supposed to be done in an enjoyment mode. We don't want sorry and sad faces. We want some smiling faces, okay? So whenever you please see the camera, please come up, Shifa, with smiley faces. We don't want you put into anxiety and tension, and see, this is not entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is like Hans Michael. He will when he will do exercises. I remember the finger exercise, and we will start bringing him from tomorrow. And since we have very less time today, and I love his style, so the purpose is to do something out of the box. So you please write something out of the box, do something which you and answer it in your own way. I'm not going to look at your English, not going to look at your prose. So you are what you are. So don't try to impress by the language and English. Try to impress by what you are. So yesterday I finished my course in Germany. I was teaching them, and I said that you can write in PowerPoint, Excel, Word, 1 page, 5 pages, I don't care. Write something, draw something, write on a paper, take a picture and send it. So there are various ways of answering, okay? So please make sure that you don't get bogged down in those traditional measuring things. This is a different course, and we don't want to do that. So we have like 29 minutes left, and we will be going quickly to this case. And Zarish and Asghar Azmi will be sharing with you. So my dear participants, I love this case. Steve, I love this case. And this is a real case which happened in Boston. So I have only 36 minutes left. So I will be rushing. So those people who miss this, if we leave anything, you can watch the video, which will be given to you. Roxanne Quimby, she was born in Boston, in the United States. While she was growing, the father, while she was growing and getting big, older, the father, you know what was he doing? When she used to ask her dad, can I get some pocket money? The dad said, hey, go make a few dollars. If you make $2, I will give you $2. If you make 3, I will give you 3. The matching money concept. So what happened was she was trained to make money. And how did they make money? They used to sell handmade products, make products. I can just recall that I was raised in the US in class 3, 4, and 5. And I used to sell newspapers after my school time. So selling and making and doing service in the US is a norm. And it's not like Pakistan, where we have a society where we have different layers. The rich people, super rich, and slaves and servants. In the US, most of the people have to do their own job. Own bathroom cleaning, own kitchen, own laundry. So these small things enabled this lady. She learned handmade things from her dad. She was called a black sheep because her father was an HBS graduate, Harvard Business School graduate. Her sisters went to bachelor's in business and in accounting. And by the time she graduated, she had $5,000. She went into San Francisco School of Art, and during her master's, you know what happened? During her master's degree, undergrad degree, she dropped out of life. She got radicalized. She became a hippie. In those days, there are people in Germany and Europe and America. There are many people who started to go living in jungles. They were fed up with the materialistic approach, and they said it is better to live in a forest and make animals and birds your friends. Let's live close to nature. So as she decided to marry her class fellow in 1975, but the father was not happy with this decision. So she had to leave the house, and she and her husband made a house. They purchased 30 acres of land near Boston on the East Coast. And this house, they started living there. They got water from the lake. They used to do some small jobs, making 100 or 200 bucks a month. After 2 years in 1977, she got twins. She has 2 babies born, and these babies, twins, and now life becomes a burden. She has to go and work, and the husband is not ready to work. He is a hippie. So the motherhood and necessity made her to work hard, but that led to arguments with her husband, and eventually the marriage breaks apart in 1981 because they can't work together. The husband is lazy, he's not ready to work. She takes her kids, her belongings, and she moves to the other part of the lake, and she gets a small tent. She arranges some bricks and makes a handmade stove, and she starts cooking, and she goes to the nearby town. She has few dollars. She gets some vegetables and meat, brings it here. She goes to the forest, she gets wood, and she has apples and strawberries. She gets fruits free. In the US, we have a lot of fruits. And this is how she starts living. My questions from my female in particular is, where did she get this courage? She is living near Boston. Her father is a very HBS, Harvard Business School graduate. Where did she get this courage to come over and live in a tent with 2 kids and a burning stove, water from the lake, no tap water, no electricity, no gas, no telephone? Ahmed Hazik, where did she get that courage?
Yes, sir. So what I believe is that she has been trained since her early age, that her father trained her in a way that she knew she could, help herself and survive. And she had, these skill set which were forcefully, given to her by her father. So that's why she had this courage that she could, survive with these skills, and she could use the resources she has. So that's the thing.
Wonderful. Zabardast. In my friends in other languages, Zabardast means wonderful. So Zabardast answered by Hazik, and her training, her need. This is why we're saying that it's more important than O-level and A-level and undergrad studies. These life skills. You see, I lived in Germany, I did my PhD. My kids, when we moved to Pakistan, the city school and the beacon house and the foundation school, what they told my kids, they were in class 9, they wanted to join O-level in Karachi. All the schools said that your kids do not qualify. Their math is weak. Their English is weak. They are coming from Berlin, they are weak. And they were asked to go 1 year behind. And in Germany, what they were doing? They said their math is 3 years behind than Pakistan. The German people, the German educational system is 3 to 4 years behind Pakistan. Can you imagine this? Where is Pakistan? Where is Bangladesh? You know, Bangladesh is way ahead in terms of its economy. And we think that we're super duper A grades and straight A's. We are in a great, you see, fallacy. What happened was in Germany, what my kids were doing, they were made to learn camping. They were made to make fire, they were made to live in a jungle for 5 days. They were taught camping, tree climbing, they were taught firefighting, they were taught swimming, bicycling, cooking. They were taught to drink water from this lake. They were taught 4 to 5 languages. There are 300 museums in Berlin. They were made to visit museums and zoos, geography, language, sports. So all these things are underestimated in these nations where we live, in South Asia in particular. And these are those life skills, my dear students, and even our universities. So that training, that exposure gave her that courage to live in a tent and come out of her luxurious lifestyle. And what happens next? Roxanne Kumbi, one day, she goes to the jungle deep inside to get some more wood. And once she goes deep inside and she sees a strange thing happening, she sees a person with a beard, which was never trimmed. And he says, "Who are you, sir?" He says, "Sir, ma'am, I'm Bert. I'm a photographer and I've dropped out of life. I used to live in New York and these people have gone mad, materialistic. And I think that human beings are more about relationship, love, consideration, and I don't find it. So I came to this jungle and this dog is my best friend and the honeybees are my friends and squirrel is my friend." And she said, "How do you make money?" He said, "I make $100 a month. I extract honey." She said, "Can you teach me?" He said, "Why not?" So she learned beekeeping. Steve, this is a real story in US. So after a few weeks, when she was learning honeybee, one day she saw this pile of wax lying there. When Roxanne Gumbi saw that, an idea, a light bulb came into her mind. She said, "Whoa, Bert, I have an idea." She said, "What?" She said, "When I was a young girl, I used to make candles out of wax. If you allow, can I do that?" So can anybody tell me, will Bert allow him to do that? Hazik?
Yes, sir. He did allow her to use that wax.
Because why did he allow? Why did he allow her to use that wax?
Because she said that she could sell that handmade wax and could earn more than what he was earning from the beekeeping thing. And then she went to. Yes, sir. Yeah, it was waste. Yeah, it was a byproduct. Yeah, it was a byproduct.
It was of no use to him. He said, "Go on, go on." And you know what happened? I have to be a bit quick because we're running out of time. We have to finish today. And she made some candles. She made some candles. And you know, if a mother who has a degree in fine arts from San Francisco School of Arts, she is a mother of 2, she is in need. What will be the quality of her products, Huda? Quality will be good, bad, very good. So most of the.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can hear.
Quality would be good because she was making it by her hands.
Why will it be good? Why?
Because she has experience. She studied from the School of Fine Arts at San Francisco.
Thanks a lot. Thanks. So your education, your manners, your upbringing, your need. We have a theory in management called the motherhood theory. The motherhood theory. Most of the mothers, whenever they do things, they do it in an excellent way. You know why? The motherhood theory says that the motherhood is a mindset. Motherhood is a giving mindset. Motherhood is a caring mindset. Motherhood is a beautiful mindset. And that mindset can be adopted by anybody, men and women and young boys and girls. So he doesn't want to do mediocrity. Motherhood goes for excellence. She went to a school fair. This is Bert, who died a few years ago. And you see what happened, 1984, she started selling candles, and she said, when she was able to sell the first candle, she said, wow, I can live, I can't die now. I can live, I can make my own destiny. I can live my own destiny. I can make it. And now she talks with Bert. Both of them decide, let's start a formal company. 1984, they gather $400. So with $400, they want to do something. So if you are a BBA from IBA, if you are an MBA from IBA, Harvard Business School, from Stanford University in Bangkok, from Azerbaijan, you are from LUMS, you know what you will do? You want to start a business, accounting and finance and business people, you know what your teachers will say to you? Make a business plan. And your teachers will say, make a business plan. And what do you need in a business plan? You need place. You need place. You need a place to do business, location. You need an office, equipment, people, transport, communication. You need a lot of things. You need raw material. You need fuel. So what will the teacher say to you, gentlemen? Teacher will say, make a business plan and make a budget. Make a budget and make a budget. So this, the teacher will say, do marketing research, do industry analysis, make a marketing strategy, make an operation strategy, make an HR policy, develop a financial model. So this is what the teacher will say. And you know what will happen after all this, Hazik? How much money will be needed for this? $5, $500, $5,000, or $50,000? Tell me. Can anybody tell me approximately?
Sir,
As a
it
guess.
depends. Sir, it completely depends.
So that, let's assume that you're an IBA LUMS and Harvard graduate and in the final semester, and you want to do a state-of-the-art thing, big thing. So of course it won't happen with $5. So it will be something with 15.
Yeah, it may get up to $50,000.
50,000. Thank you very much. So at the end of the day, you'll be needing a lot of money. But how much money do they have? They have $400. $400. These people who have not done a BBA, who have not gone to a business school, if they had studied this, they would have been devastated. They would have been gone mad because they could not do anything. Let's see what happened. Let's see what happened. You see, these are called entrepreneurs. The entrepreneurial lens. We call the entrepreneurial lens. My friends in Bangkok, in Pakistan, we have a community called MEMAN, M-E-N, MEMAN. Are there some MEMANs in my class from Pakistan, from MEMAN community? Can you just raise your hand if there are one or two?
Yes, sir, I am.
Aapka naam, what's your name, please?
Uzair.
Uzair, but you know what do we mean by the word MEMAN?
Making enough money out of nothing.
So this is what we teach. This course This course which we are taking now is called Mayman. It is called Mayman course. This course which you are studying, and this is exactly opposite. This is exactly opposite to what you study, what you pay for at IBA, at Harvard, at London Business School, at LUMS, at Stanford University. I think not, because Hans is trying to do something interesting there. So my dear friends, is this not strange? And these people, Mayman people, the third generation, they forgot their Maymans. You know why they forgot us there? Because they started sending their kids to these places. When anybody comes here into this place, he will forget what this means. So let's look at what did this lady do. Roxanne is a Mayman. She wants to do something in which she doesn't spend a penny. So one rule which she has learned on her gut feeling, and that rule is that if you have, how much money you have, if you have $400, do not spend more than 20%. So 20% of 400 is $80. So the Mayman rule says, do not spend more than 20 USD. 320 has to be kept safe, untouched. So now with this intention, with this lens, we call it, you know, we saw the horse lens, with the horse lens, Now she has the Mayman lens. I will show you the Mayman lens in a while. With the Mayman lens, Roxanne Quimby started talking and moving and visiting people, and she found out that in the neighborhood there was an old house, the doors were broken, then the windows were broken, and there was nobody. It was called a ghost house, and nobody was living there. And the owner said to her that I am fed up of this house. I am ready to give this to anybody for $150 a year. If somebody wants this, I want to get rid of that. She said, I can pay you after 1 year. He said, okay. So she got that house was there for how much money? $150 a year after 1 year. Currently, how much money she has to pay? Nothing. She needed purchase equipment. She needed equipment. Where to, let me erase this thing a minute. She needs equipment. She needs manufacturing equipment. Where to go? If she would an MBA and IBA from Harvard, IBA and LUMS, could she found this house? Uzair sahab, ye ghar milta unko kabhi? Could she find this house?
No, sir. Absolutely not.
No, she could not see this house. If she is an IBA, LUMS and Harvard grad, she could never see this house. She would say, no, dirty, broken. If she wants to purchase equipment, where will she go? If she's a Harvard, IBA, LUMS graduate. So I will be using the word Harvard, okay? So when I say the word Harvard, you should understand what does that I mean, okay? Because I have to stay at IBA. So please make sure that whenever you stay at HBS, you understand what I mean. So an HBS graduate, when he wants to purchase something, where will he go to purchase? Tariq Road or Jodia Bazaar? Karachi people.
Sir, Jodia.
No, IB HBS graduate. It's not a Mayman. Mayman will go to Jodia. Mayman.
Obviously. Tariq Road. In fact, defense.
Tariq, bhai, wahan to garm, this way is very hot and humid in Jodia Bazaar. HBS people cannot, their clothes will get dirty, sir. So she went to the old market. She found a $20 old oven. And she got raw material from the jungle, wax from the jungle. She needed a truck. Where to get the truck? Her partner had one. She said, Bird, can I borrow your truck? She needed a telephone to call somebody. She doesn't have money. She goes to the drugstore in the town and says, sir, can I make a telephone call, please? Look at this. And you know what happened? She needed some people who can work for her. These were women who were widows. They were free, and she convinced them, hey, man, woman, work for me, I will pay you $5 an hour if things go right. Look at the creativity. Look at I will go to the next slide. Look at the creativity. In 1989, she was able to pull up all these people, and with almost $40, her company was up and running. She made this teddy bear candles, and what happened was she went to the market and she saw baby clothes being sold, and she was selling candles. When she looked at that, she said, hey, I'm a mother. I can sew and stitch much better. The quality is not good. I'm a mother. I know the aesthetic sense. She comes back and asks Bert, I have another idea. He says, what? She said, sir, if I can make some baby clothes. He said, go for it. So she needs a sewing machine. She needs a sewing machine, my class fellows, students, and she comes to know that American machine is coming for like $400. Steve, US machine comes for, a Korean machine comes for $200, and a Chinese machine comes for like $75. This is like 5 years guarantee, 2 years guarantee. This has no guarantee. Which machine will you go for? Which machine will you go for? Tariq Rashid Saab, son Osama from Faisalabad, which machine will you go for?
First, this, if we are starting it, we go for $75.
That will be fine, okay. Anybody else? IBA grads, IBA accounting and finance people. Yes.
Sir?
We'll try to borrow the machine first and then have a sample batch out, and then we'll go and buy the other machine once our business expands.
What will we do? Can you repeat, please?
We'll try to borrow the machine first, like if we need a machine, right? And then we'll have a sample batch first, and then if we see it's feasible, then we'll go and buy the machine according to our budget.
Very good. So you're not an IBA student. You're a Maimon student maybe, because lungs IBA Harvard people don't think that way. I appreciate. Salute you. 2 people have raised hands. Can you please tell who they are? Ji.
Faisal bin Badr here.
And Faisal bin Badr साहब जी, कौन सी machine खरीदेंगे?
I would rather go and find someone who has the machine. From that person, I can use it for some time, make the samples and check it in the market if it works or not before buying anything.
How many samples will you make? 5, 10?
I'll make at least 10 to 15 samples and distribute it at different places to get the response. Once the response is given, then I will go for the next step.
Sir, I would only make like four samples, because I have two, like in her scenario, I have 2 twins. I have 1 twin now. I have twins. So I can use them for their clothing अगर वो fail हो भी जाते हैं.
Wow, damn, you are very intelligent. So you know what a Maimon will do? My friends in Bangkok, a Maimon entrepreneur will not buy an American machine. He will or she will not buy a Korean machine. He or she will not buy a Chinese machine. They will not make 100, not 50. Maybe Faisal bin Badr can be right, but the tendency will be like 3, 4 in the beginning. She is living in a jungle, maybe 3, 4. And you know where will she get the machine? Zari, she will, when she used to go to the town to purchase things, on the outskirts there were some houses where there were some women who used to, they were divorced women, and they were having like a sort of a slums, you would say. They were on social security, and she saw them, used to see them sewing cloths and babies and kids moving around. And whenever she used to pass by Faisal bin Badr, she used to say, hello, good morning, guten morgen, sawadee ka, ahlan wa sahlan. So you see, entrepreneurs have a smiley face. If you don't know how to smile, then stop entrepreneurship. The first characteristic, Nazarene, in entrepreneurship is we need to learn how to smile. We need to have a Romesa, Murtaza, Muzammil. We need to learn how to be pleasant. So over a period of time, She developed some relationship. And when she knew she needed a machine, she said, hey, let me ask somebody here. She asked her sister, friend, can I borrow your machine for the weekend? So Ramesa, will you give your machine for 2 days?
Depending on what I'm getting out of it.
You're too materialistic. You're not going to help anybody, your friend. Your friend says, can I borrow your machine, sewing machine for one Saturday? What will you ask? I need dollars?
I mean, it's just, personal life is personal and your business life is business. So like, I would want something in return, maybe a share of the profit she makes from those samples.
आप किस प्रोग्राम में पढ़ रही हैं रमेश साहब? BBA Accounting and Finance.
Accounting and Finance, sir.
So this is, you're supposed to think like that. Murtaza, what would you do?
Sir, I will definitely give it to someone, any person who's my friend, or if I have a relationship with that person, be it my sister, brother. I mean, if it improves my relationship, so I will definitely.
Nazarene, what will you do in Uzbekistan? Will you give it for free or ask some negotiation money in dollars? Nazarene.
Yes. About what?
If somebody asks your sewing machine for 1 day, Nazarene, can you give me your sewing machine for 1 day, please? And you know her for the past 1 year, and you know her, and she greets you every day. Hello, hi, good morning. You know her house. Will you borrow your machine to her? Will you give your machine to her for 1 day? Sewing machine?
Actually, I don't like someone when they use my equipment, my things. Generally, I don't like, because I think that they can't they can't behave like me to my things. So, but with not by heart, or not, maybe I can give, but my brain will also, my brain I will give, also will
So
yes.
in many cases, this is a problem with our materialistic teachings, unfortunately. And I'm not asking Ramesa, I'm telling all. And this is what is relationships. And this is it's very unfortunate that our business students and accounting and finance students in particular, they can't think beyond money. It's very unfortunate. I'm not talking about IBA. All over the world, this is the problem. And this is the problem the way we were taught, actually. Human beings are not for transaction. Relationships are beyond money. Relationships, people are here to help each other. This world needs better people. This world needs smiles, love, care. We're not here to do business every time. This is not business. Roxanne is surviving. She is fighting her survival. And she doesn't know what's going to happen. She asks her sister, can I borrow your machine for a day? And she gets that machine, she makes 4 or 5 pieces of cloth, gives her own sons 2 good pieces of cloth, and next day takes the candles and the pieces of cloth, and that was the beginning of a new journey. The cloths were sold like anything, and what happened was the word of mouth spread, people started coming to her, and then she made birdhouses. She started making birdhouses, and one day it was cold and snow was falling, and Roxanne and her team were making candles, and what happened was instantaneously her wax dipped finger touched her lips, and the lips were dry and and she said, hey, lip balm. Another idea came to her. So the question is, where do ideas come from? So my dear students, ideas come from observation, accidents, chance, luck, dream sometimes. Ideas come from various, and the ideas come from various various. I think let me just quickly see. It's just let me check my power cable in a minute. This light is not on. Okay, it's done. It's done. Okay. So my dear students, what happened was, so if I look, this company we started with birdhouses and candles, went into baby cloths, 1993. We'll talk about this tomorrow in detail. Just quick one, take home exercise. 93. A single lady who started in a jungle, no water, no electricity, no gas. 93, she had 44 employees, $3 million sales, this much in the bank, uncollected debt only 2,500, without doing a BBA, without a single course in accounting and finance. She was making in 1990, 94, sorry, in 97, she sold 80% of the company, were $177 million. Look at this. She moved into cosmetics, making cosmetic products for women mostly. And then what happened? Look at the products. The Burt's Bees was a company which became a multinational. In 2007, it was purchased by a multinational company for $1.2 billion and USD, and 20% was owned by Roxanne. She made another $200 million and another, so she had like 177 from the previous, so she made around $400 million in 20 years. What an interesting story. So one of the key interesting lessons, my friends, in this class, in this course, before we just finish today's session, and that is from IBA, Tawab Rashid, Arif Shahid, and Shifa IBA, Mohsin Sheikh. If I ask these 5 people that if you want to make money, you need to have wax, you need to have wood, you need to have bird, you need to have a baba, an old man, and an advisor, and somebody, a mentor, which you can find in the jungle. You need to have some, in US we call welfare moms, who are on social security. You have an old oven, you have one old truck, and a telephone owned by somebody, not yours. A sewing machine owned by somebody, not yours, saw by somebody, not yours, and you are living in a tent. So all of this together, this means $1 billion. If I say this to my IBA, BBA students and accounting and finance students, you know what will they say to me? Nazarene, will they believe in my Sajwar Channa? Sajwar Channa, what will you say to me, sir? If I say, if you have all this, you can make $1 billion.
Sir, initially I won't believe you.
You won't believe. You will say, sir, that is joke of the day. Sir, that is a joke of the year. Sir, it's unbelievable. You know why is it unbelievable? Let me tell you. And so when we look at Roxanne Quimby says that the reason for my success was I have nothing to lose. And she says that those people who want to do entrepreneurship, they should have less to lose. Less to lose. I will talk about that, because those people who have less to lose, they have high courage and determination. Less to lose means anybody who can walk 50 kilometers, anybody who has a good health, who can live in a jungle, who can live without electricity, gas. He is more resilient, he is more brave. And I tell you, my German friends are really working hard on that. I teach in Germany, and our secretary in Germany, in Munich, she told me, I went there a few years ago, and I said, Alexandra, she's told me, Alexandra told me, Shahid, I will not be there to receive you. I said, where are you going? She said, I'm going on a bicycling tour from Munich to Hamburg. And you know, that is around 1,000 kilometers, 800 kilometers. And I will go there in 20 days. I will be traveling 10, 15, 20 kilometers. I will be camping and staying in motels. And you know how old she is, Shifa? You know what's the age of Alexandra? She's a grandmother. A grandmother can do this adventure. She is resilient enough. So only those people who are resilient have less to lose. The second step is take small steps. Third step is no loans. Accounting and finance people, no loans, no banking. Number 4, take calculated risk. Number 5, treat others as you like to be treated. Number 6, look at the slack resources around you. Number 7, Roxanne Quimby gave $40 million in charity. Out of $200 million, she spent like 25%. Wow. So these 7 principles. I did my MBA from LUMS, I did my master's in management, I did a lot of studies in PhD. I couldn't find these rules anywhere. Have you find these rules, IBA people, in your courses? In 5, 6, 7 semesters, anybody? Furqan Haider? Furqan?
No, sir, I haven't.
In which semester are you?
Sir, I'm in my final semester and I'm accounting and finance student.
So, Ahmed Hazik,
Yes, sir.
आपने ऐसी कोई concepts पढ़ाए गए हैं हमारे accounting, finance, marketing, HR?
No, sir, not in these courses. But
Huda.
in SAPI, yeah.
Shahnawaz, Sami Shahnawaz IBA. Sami Shahnawaz को मौका दो.
Yes, sir.
Did you learn these principles in your undergrad?
Well, I did learn this concept like while it meant journey to from first semester to 8th semester. In between, there were snippets of these, and I learned them personally, not through like courses or anything.
What Hans Shade, Hans, Professor Hans, what a Shade, what a sad story. Roxanne Quimby is telling us, hey gentlemen, if you want to do something in your life, go for these 7 things. And our curriculum, our content is not talking about that. It's talking the opposite. It's talking exactly the opposite. And Mariam Abbas, did you hear these things from your grandpa, grandma, something good things? Did you hear these from somewhere else? Instead
Yes.
of where?
From my elders, from my
Ah.
auntie and dadi.
And where else? Where else? Where else do you get these principles? Tawab, Arif, we're just going to finish in a few more minutes. कहाँ से मिले हैं? Where did we get these good principles?
From my religion.
Are bolo. It is from in Arabic. In suhufil ula, suhufi Ibrahim wa Musa. It is from the stories and scriptures of Abraham and stories of Moses and Jesus and Muhammad, peace be upon him. अरे कह दो, क्यों शर्माते हो? हाँ जी, गोरी कह रही है, the American lady is saying. तो अब तसल्ली हो जाएगी आपको. पंजाबी में कहते हैं ठंड पड़ गई है. Pakistani IBA or LUMS के professor, they don't have the courage to say this. And when an American says, he said, hell yes. The American have said yes. And this is what she's saying, accounting and finance in particular. And this is the lady, and this is today's session. We will be just finishing today's sessions and a few more announcements before we go. Let me stop sharing. So my dear students, that is Arif Sher Saab. You know what is the problem? What is the problem? The problem is the horse lens. You know the horse lens?
Yes, singular direction.
So we need another lens, Mariam, and that is the Maimon lens.
Maimon lens.
So have you seen the Maimon lens, Mariam? So this is a symbol of the Maimon lens. So we are here, Romesa, you can see the Maimon lens?
Yes, sir, quite clearly, yes.
So this is the lens which Roxanne was wearing. And this is a natural lens. We get this lens when we were born. We get this lens when the problem is when we go to City School, Beacon House, and Karachi Grammar and the top-notch places, this lens is removed. We pay to remove this lens. Wow, we are very smart people. We pay them to remove our lens, Mariam and Sami and Hassan. We pay a lot of money and then we keep on paying. We keep on paying in undergrad. And then we say we want to go to Harvard. Sir, can you write a recommendation letter? I want to go to Fulbright scholarship. लिखवा लो यार, Fulbright लिखवा लो. वो एक और पक्का लेंस लग जाएगा. एक और लेंस लगवाओ जाकर अमेरिका. हाँ जी, और फिर मांगते रहो सारी जिंदगी, हमें लोन चाहिए, हमें जनाब स्कॉलरशिप चाहिए. वो अल्लाह के बंदो. हाँ जी, अहमद साहब सही कह रहा हूँ ना मैं, अहमद हसन साहब, अहमद एच. हाँ जी, ये लेंस लगवाने के पैसे और दो पैसे. ये आई एम नॉट सेइंग दैट, यू नो, it's not me. You know, look at this. I was sharing you an article. अभी article मैंने नहीं लिखा. I went to Harvard Business School. I went to Harvard Business School for a course. IBA paid like $10,000 for my trip. Rumesa Saba. और जब मैं Harvard Business School गया ना, when I went there, my friends in Bangkok, you know what happened? They gave me this article in my course. In the course content, this article was given to me. Rumesa, what is written here?
Why we should bulldoze the business school?
Hanji, it's not Shahid Qureshi saying, it's a Gora saying. Who is saying this? Martin Parker. He's a professor of business. What is he saying? You will, Asghar, Zarish, can you please send the link to everybody? This is the article in Guardian. What is he saying? Why we should bulldoze the business school? Rumesa, when do we bulldoze a building? When do we bulldoze a building in Karachi? When do we do that?
When it's abandoned and not of the use and they
It
want
is
to use land for something
building.
else.
It can fall anytime. It can fall anytime. It can be dangerous, catastrophic. What does the Karachi Municipal Corporation will come? They will say, demolish it, please vacate. And you read this article, I don't want to say anything more. It speaks volumes about this lens. It says that this institution is giving the wrong lens, is selling the wrong lens. And after 4 years and 6 years, these young men and women will be used to crutches. They will be dependent upon crutches. And the last story of 2 minutes, at the IBA Center for Entrepreneurship, we offer the Entrepreneurial Mindset course to anybody. The course which we are teaching you is open for anybody. Class 5, 10, grandma, grandpa, metric, PhD, diploma, grade D, blind. Our course is for anybody. We don't ask for GMATs, IBA admission tests. No need to go to Anis Hussain and IBA Grads Academy to get those trainings. We think that everybody is grade CGPA. So one student came to me, Hassan, he was like second division class 10. He went to Maiman Technical Center for his air conditioning 6 months course, Arif. And he was jobless. He came to IBA Karachi for our 4-month course. And after 4-month course from Mesa, you know what happened? He got 5,000 rupees from his own pocket money. He purchased an air conditioning kit. He went to his neighbors and said, sir, if you want your air conditioning to be done, I will do service, I will do it for free. He served 10 customers for free. And you know what happened, Romesa? What would have happened after that?
Sir, goodwill.
The word of mouth spread. He started charging 500-800 rupees, which was still less than the market. In our course in IBA, we teach manners, assalamu alaikum, smiling face, pleasant. When you want to drill a machine, put a cloth on side so the dust doesn't spread in the whole room. Be mannered, be smiling, say thank you. Don't stare in the house. These manners are part of our course. And you know what happened, Arif? He met me after 6 months. He said, sir, I am making 150,000 rupees a month. And you know, Arif, what he told me? He said me, sir, I got a contract in a hospital and I got another contract somewhere else. Sir, I need a mechanical engineer, sir. I have come to know that NED graduates can be found for 25,000 rupees. Sir, I am planning to hire one NED, and I need another accountant, and I can get an accountant for 10,000 PKR. I can get an ACCA, you know, for 15,000. अरे अकाउंटिंग एंड फाइनेंस वालों और बीबीए वालों, अपनी दुनिया आप पैदा कर अगर जिंदों में है, अपनी दुनिया आप पैदा कर अगर जिंदों में है. If you are alive, we have to make our own world. So that is the day one. Zarish, quick announcements if any, and then we'll finish.
Yes, sir. There are few announcements regarding the assignment. So we'll be sharing few articles and few videos. Let me share my screen so that you know what we will be sharing. Okay. So can you all see my screen?
Yes. No.
Yes.
So these are the articles and videos which we will share from you all, and you have to read these and go through the videos. Also, there are 2 assignments. Okay, there's something which I need to tell you is that we really appreciate if you guys actually do these pre-readings and go through these videos, because this course has to offer a lot, and it will be easy for our faculty and for you also if you do pre-readings. So please give your 100% in this course. Also, there will be a short quiz tomorrow related to any of these articles or these videos in between the class anytime. So
Great.
yeah.
It will be an interesting quiz, electronic quiz. And as Zarish has said, my dear friends, 10 people, energy is working. Zarish, Asghar, Amina, Javeria, and I forgot the name with another one. The lot of people working with you, my friends. We are not here to tease you. We are here to make you, this is not a 3 credit hour course, Romesa. This is, I think, equal to around 15 credit hours. वो हमारे जरदारी साहब एक कहते थे ना चीज, एक जरदारी सब पे भारी, एक जरदारी सब पे भारी. ये जो एक कोर्स है ना हाजिक साहब, इंशाल्लाह ताला, आई डोंट वांट टू बी एरोगेंट, हमारा ये जो कोर्स है ना ये पूरे बीबीए पर भारी है. ये एक कोर्स पूरे अकाउंटिंग एंड फाइनेंस पर रमेशा साहबा, इंशाल्लाह अल्लाह की मदद से. एंड अकाउंटिंग एंड फाइनेंस को मैं बुरा नहीं कह रहा हूँ, बहुत अच्छी चीज है, लेकिन अगर एनक बदलने का कह रहे हैं, वी आर सेइंग चेंज द लेंस, चेंज द लेंस. हम ये कह रहे हैं कि एनक बदल लो, अकाउंटिंग वालों, सीएस वालों, फाइनेंस वालों, बीबीए वालों. जी आजमी साहब.
Sir, I have checked the Google Classroom. Most of the people have not attempted to do the assignments. So in my request, everyone should attempt the assignment. It's very easy and only 2 or 3 questions are there. So it won't take like 5 minutes if you read or see the videos.
The purpose of these assignments is to make sure that you are learning and enjoying. And you see, and I will tell you another purpose tomorrow. Our purpose is, Romesa and Arib, you know what is our purpose? I want that what I have learned in my LUMS MBA, which I've unlearned later, then I learned in PhD, then I unlearned in the PhD. So we want to put all of this into you in this course. This is a mother of courses. Hans, Steve, Dr. Umair, New Zealand Mubashir, there's so many people coming in. So if you are lazy, we will get lazy. If you get sleepy, we will get sleepy. If you get tired, we get tired. So please, I want fresh faces. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum and see you. ठीक है Azmi sahab?
Yes,
Please
sir.
do
Thank
the
you so much.
assignments. May Allah bless you.
Okay.
Thank you very much, sir.